Hi everyone, it is Divinely V, and I'm here again with another reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Um, this is for the collective of the Divine Masculine and Feminine, so everything will not resonate. If it resonates with you, good. If not, then just leave it. I can be reached for personal readings at VEE divinely at gmail.com. My readings are all just $20. Um, yeah, so let's get into the reading. All right. I'm going to pull energies for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So the first card will be Divine Masculine. So let me see. So this side will be the Divine Masculine. This side will be the Divine Feminine. And in the middle will be the energy shared between the two. I'm starting off with the Romance Angels deck. Alright, angels. What is the energy? What is the Divine Masculine's energy today? What is his current energy towards the Divine Feminine? How is Divine Masculine towards the Divine Feminine currently? How's the Divine Masculine feeling? What's up? Alright. Nope. Just need one card. Nope. Stickers. How is the Divine Masculine feeling? What's his energy towards the Divine Feminine at this time? What his current energy is? What's his current energy is? What's the Divine Feminine? We got one. We have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. So it seems like maybe the Divine Masculine is, coming to the, I know you guys are in separation. Maybe he's ready to give the relationship a chance. All right then. Okay. So now the Divine Feminine. What is the energy of the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine? Masculine. One card, please. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Because remember that you guys, the Divine Masculine and Feminine, had some issues going on, some little petty arguments or something like that. So the Divine Feminine is aware that there needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation, and the Divine Masculine is ready to give the relationship a chance. Okay, so what is the energy between the two, the shared energy? Release your ex. It's the time has come to clear your energy. Alright then. Bottom of the deck is unrequited love. We had that the other day. So that must be what it's about. Okay, let's see. Let's get this in here. And then I'm going to pull a manifest soulmate oracle card. I'm gonna pull that. Move these down. Okay. Alright. Manifest soulmate. What is the Divine Masculine? Energy towards the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine energy towards the Feminine. Energy towards the feminine. Stacks of cards. Divine Masculine energy towards the Divine Feminine, please. Divine Masculine energy towards the feminine. Okay, we have. His energy towards the feminine is, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. Okay. The feminine for the masculine. What is the energy? Energy for the divine masculine to the divine feminine to the divine masculine, please. What is the energy? Feminine to the masculine. Okay, look. This one's running away from me. Okay. It's a pretty card. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Yeah, because remember, the divine feminine, she's a little scared to have this heart-to-heart conversation. Okay. Alright, you can see those. And the energy share between... Nope, just one card, please. Energy share between the two. You just hanging out here. Let's take you. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Start reclaiming who you truly are. Yeah, that's self-love. You need to we talked about focusing on, yourself. Does it? Oh. And below that, I just gotta say it. Don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. That's all I gotta have. Nothing else to say about that, honey. This says a lot. Okay. Alright, so my old trusty dust is the Gilded Tarot. I can put you at the box. Oh. Energy. I don't want to shuffle, do you? Thank you. What's the energy for the divine masculine towards the divine feminine? How's he feeling? What is the divine masculine energy towards the divine feminine today? Not too many cards. We have the Queen of Swords. The divine feminine towards the masculine. I believe this is the energy that he's in right now, how he thinks of the divine feminine. Turn the cards, just do one card, please. Okay. Whole stack of cards. Nope, I'm not gonna take them. It's too many cards. How's it? I feel like the next one. Look. Alright, so we got one card popped out. Ooh. And it is the Ten of Wands. Okay. What is the energy? Share between the two, please. What is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, please? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Okay. And then put you here. And below, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's the underlying energy for the two of you. Okay. And get you guys out of here. Alright, and then we're going to use the Universal Tarot deck. Alright, so the energy and the divine masculine, the energy or divine masculine energy towards the divine feminine today. What is his current energy? Too many cards. But I will say, as I'm shuffling these two decks, the Fool card, I just keep seeing it. That's like taking a leap of faith, you know. Cards. Come on, Spirits. I should one card. Masculine towards the feminine. Okay. We have the Justice card. Feminine towards the masculine. Goodness gracious, 2 cards came out, so I'm going to take them. But actually, this one fell out. It is the same. It's the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands came on top of the 10 of Wands. Okay. Ooh. What is that saying? Okay. Now the energy shared between the two. The energy shared between the divine and so many cards. Oh no, it's too many cards. I'm falling and slipping and doing stuff I ain't got no business doing. Share energy, please. Energy. Okay, so 1 card's on the floor, 1 card's on the desk. Let's see. I don't want them. I just want 1 card. Let's do a little shuffle, sloppy shuffle. Oh, excuse me. That 1 card, yes it is the 2 of Swords. We got the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. The underlying energy is the Knight of Wands. We got wands, swords, wands. It's all of it. Okay, anyway, this is the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, all right, let's get into the reading. So, remember, this side is the Divine Masculine, this is the Divine Feminine, and this is the energy shared between the two. Okay, so the Divine Masculine, his feeling towards the Divine Feminine. Let me slide this stuff to the side. Okay, so the Divine Masculine, his energy towards the Divine Feminine is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So he's coming into the energy where he's ready to start working something out. Okay, I'm going to clarify this. Let's clarify. Yep, okay. We're clarifying it. The Ace of Wands, okay. But it's another card flipped over here. And it's the King of Wands, okay. The Ace and the King of Wands. Both clarified the give your relationship a chance. So the Ace of Wands it's like abundant new beginnings. So let's double check with that. The Ace of Wands symbolizes the seeds of an idea that you feel excited about. This frequently has career, business orientation. It's a new job, a new way of life. Yeah, so, and then the King of Wands, let's see what he says. Well, that's just that energy. I'm sure it's just the energy. So, put this back. So, give your relationship a chance. So, the Divine Masculine is ready to start working on a partnership with you. I know you guys are currently in separation, but maybe, you guys are about to start coming, closing the separation, start coming into union. Communication apparently is going to come in because of the heart-to-heart conversations. But you have the Ace of Wands, so that's, new beginnings coming in. So he's excited about, that's how he feels towards the Divine Feminine. He's ready to give the relationship a chance. He's ready to start anew, build a business, build an empire with you, okay? Then we have and where does the power come from? It comes from within. So that's like internal work. that he's working on himself. Like how he feels towards the divine feminine is, you know, that you're his power, you are him. You know, you guys' power is from within. It's from the universe. It comes from within you guys because you are each other. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Swords. I believe that's just the energy that he feels, you know, about his divine feminine. You know, that she is just in that energy at this time, because, possibly because of what happened. And then you have the Justice card. So that's, I think that's about balance. But let me just double check that. Justice is very much a card of balance, though more of a rational than logical. So yeah, so it's a logical balance. So you are his balance. You are his peace. Okay, divine feminines. You are the masculine's peace. That's how he feels about you. Like you are you're his world. You're his everything. Let's pull oh goodness, I wasn't ready to shuffle the pan. What's going on? I wasn't ready. Okay. Cards just flipping out. Okay. Alright, so the overall is going to be the Hierophant. Underneath is the Strength card. Okay. So, yeah. So it's the real spiritual union. Okay. Remember we talked about how this is a divine connection. Okay. There's nothing that's going to stop you guys from coming into union. It's going to happen regardless. So, you know, you both need to just really surrender and just allow things to happen. Stop controlling things and just, you know, allow stuff to happen. You are his peace. You are his balance. You are his divine partner. You know, he wants to work on this with you. He wants a new beginning. You are his power. You are his source. You guys are one. So, yeah, that's how he feels towards the divine feminine. Okay, so now let's slide him to the side. And how is the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? Okay. Heart to heart conversation. So this is that conversation that needs to be had in order for the divine masculine and feminine to come into union. Okay. That is how I'm feeling. But it has to be honest. You need to honestly discuss it. Like you can have a conversation, but if you're not honest about the conversation, it will defeat the whole purpose. Okay. There'll be no point in having a conversation and you're lying to each other. That's just not how things go. It's not going to work that way. Divine is going to step in. He's going to make you guys start all the way back over. So you might as well just jump in line, do what you need to do to go ahead and get the union off the ground, okay? But the divine feminine, how she feels towards the divine masculine at this time is she knows that this heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen, okay? And then the next card is everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And I think, so divine feminine is feeling towards the masculine that possibly she's feeling that he's scared to have the conversation or she's scared to have the conversation. But since we're saying that this is how she's feeling towards him, is that she's scared to have a conversation with him. She's scared of what's going to happen. Like when you have the conversation, the honest conversation, is he going to just ultimately say, okay, well, I don't want this union? Or if he's going to be like, okay, well, I understand. I've done my dirt too. Let's move past this. Let's move on. Let's come into union. But coming into union, what does that mean? You know, like now, okay, we've done all this work and we went through all this and now we're coming into union. What's next? I'm scared. I'm scared of the future, you know. And I just kind of went into a little rant there, but maybe that's kind of what... Maybe that's what's going on there. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So that is a message. What is that that movie? Don't Be a Menace. Message. So let's see what the 10 of Wands is saying. I'm going to make sure I read this so that the divine feminines, because this is how she's feeling, her energy towards the divine masculine at this time. Okay. She feels weary and overwhelmed with responsibilities, or she feels overburdened and under pressure and strain. However, there are easier ways to handle the load. If you can take a step back and look beyond it, but determination will be required. There could also be a warning here that which began as a wonderful idea or project may now feel as if it has become a burden. This could represent overworking and therefore a reminder that balance in life is required. Be careful of taking on more than you can deal with at this time, for you could regret it later. So yeah, so how she feels towards him is like it is a burden. Like she feels like this union is too damn much. Excuse my language. That's how she feels. She feels like it is too much. She put in all this work towards it. She's still not seeing the fruits of her labor, and she is just she feels so burdensome. But she is trying. Look at the man's carrying the men's. Look at the men carrying this. Both of them. They are just like back-breaking laborers, just working day and night all day. So I think that the masculine has been on her mind day and night. And she just feels so burdened with this energy because she knows this heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen. She's ready for you guys to come to union. She loves this man to death. Or, a woman, of course the masculine and feminine energies are interchangeable. They're just energies. But I do refer to the divine feminine as a woman because it is the feminine energy. And I do refer to the divine masculine as a male because it is a masculine energy. Okay. But honey, she is burdened by this union. That's not the best way to be. It is not the best way to be, but it kind of is what it is at this point. All right. So I'm going to pull a clarifier for the double 10 of wands. Well, no. Yeah, let's go clarify for that. Clarify for the double 10 of wands, please. I don't think that much can get any clearer, but we have too many cards. Just one card. Put on my hand. I already got one. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, remember we got the Two of Wands over here in their energy. In the energy between the two. So the Two of Wands says, having moved forward from the energy and ideas that the Ace had brought, the Two of Wands shows the initial stages have progressed to get the project off the ground. While the Ace is a wonderful card in theory, it cannot become significant. Okay, so as with all new ventures, it needs to focus on your future plans, put in the required amount of effort to succeed. But the presence of this card shows that the potential exists. The energy of the two may also indicate a partnership. Collaboration or negotiation with others may be significant to your project, so these are worthy of consideration. The Two of Wands is a positive card that shows you moving in the direction of your goals and ambitions. Yeah, so the divine feminine is feeling toward the masculine, like the union is just too much. That's what the wands are for. But the clarifier for them is that it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, but it's a positive progression. Like all her work is not in vain. Okay, it's not in vain. She's gonna it's progressing in the right direction. Okay, you guys are going to come into partnership. You guys are going to come into union. Everything that you worked for is coming. It's just coming in divine timing. And we don't know when it is. We're not supposed to know when it is. It just is. Okay. All right, so let's pull an overall energy card. Overall energy, please, for the divine feminines. Stack of cards keep falling. Not tonight. Okay, so it looks like. Alright, something fell under my seat. Okay, so a stack of cards fell out, but only one flipped over. Ooh, okay. And it's the Two of Cups. So the overall energy is like divine feminine, how she feels towards the masculine's overall energy is That is divine union, the Two of Cups. Okay, that she knows that he is her soulmate, he is her partner, he is her. It's the person she's gonna be with. She knows that. Remember, the divine masculine, like that is he knows that it's a divine, it's a spiritual union. So they on the same, they on the same page. They understand. But I just have to say, at the bottom of the deck is the Sun card. He is her everything. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles below that. Yes, honey, yes. Okay, but you know, it's just all right. Let's slide her to the side. Okay, so the energy shared between the two is release your ex, and I have to clarify this bad boy because I kind of get an idea of what it is because I really think there's like a third party situation. It's kind of what was going on here with the divine masculine and feminine, but in my readings I haven't necessarily seen it in this since I started the YouTube channel, which was just the other day. But I pulled energies before and it's been a third party situation. So yes, I'm thinking it's possibly a third party situation kind of going on, and it's not necessarily like that the masculine is with the third party or the feminine is with the third party. It could just be that they're not with them at all, but they're still giving their energy to that person, you know. But I'm going to clarify that. Let's clarify this. Release your ex card, please. Okay, I know a card failed it. One card, and it is the Four of Wands. Wands is everywhere. Okay, so let's see if I'm gonna fall out my seat. And underneath is the King of Wands. It is wands all over the place today. Okay, it is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands indicates it is stability as a result of hard work that has gone before. What? We now see stability as a result of the hard work that has gone before. Not only feeling satisfied with what you have so far accomplished, but also a sense of harmony, which now means you can afford to reward yourself with some time off holidays. So the Four of Wands is a feel-good factor, okay? A sense of contentment with oneself, with their life. When other indications are present, it can also show plans of marriage being made, in which this card will further strengthen the message of the other cards. Okay. So yeah, so I feel that whoever these people are, or person, or whatever the situation is, the energy shared between you two is release your ex. I think that's possibly what you guys are both working on. That could be what this heart-to-heart conversation is. That could be why the divine masculine is ready to give the relationship a chance, because he is officially releasing the ex. He's officially letting go of the past. Okay, and the divine feminine is dreading that conversation, but she knows that it needs to be had. She knows that the conversation needs to be had. Then it's clarified with, the Four of Wands, which is, the heart is harmonious, a harmonious life. So it's going to happen, and you guys are going to come in, you're going to be so happy. Okay. And this card was, in the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. So that's like all of your hard work. Remember the Four of Wands talking about hard work. All of your hard work is paying off. Remember the divine feminine has the Ten of Wands twice. That's like she feels burdensome with all the hard work she's been doing towards the union, and like nothing's kind of coming. But that's how she feels. But divine masculine is working just as hard as she is. It's just, you guys aren't in communication right now, because she doesn't know how hard he's working. He's working on settling things, whatever he's doing, so that he can come into union to give the relationship a chance. He's ready, and the divine feminine needs to get ready, because when he's coming, and you better be ready. Okay. But yeah, in the end, you tried and cared, and sometimes that is enough. So just keep sending those vibes to your divine feminine. Just keep sending the vibes towards the divine masculine. He can feel your energy. He knows, so he knows he can sense you. So just, send him that, even though you're not talking, just send him that love to him. Let him know that you're there. Let him know that you want the same things. Just let him know. Sounds alright. Okay. Then we have the Two of Wands. That came out. So Two of Wands indicates the Two of Wands, heaven moving energy. The initial stages have progressed to get the project off the ground, while the Ace is a wonderful card, blah, blah, blah. New ventures, okay. As with all new ventures, you need to focus on your future plans and put in the required amount of effort to succeed. But the presence of this card shows the potential. Did I just have this card? That's the Four of Wands. Did I read that instead of the Four? No, I didn't. That's right. It's kind of the same. So the Four is harmony. Two of Wands. We have the Two of Wands somewhere, do we not? Am I like losing my mind? I don't know. I thought I just read this. But anyway, it's the potential. Okay, so the Two of Wands is the potential of happiness. So you still got to look towards the future. You still have to move forward, even though you know you guys are gonna release your ex. What you're doing is enough and it's working. You're gonna be harmonious. You're gonna come into union, but you still need to look towards the future. You still need to move on. So you still need to work at the relationship. It's not like, oh, you guys come into union and then it's just like boom, that's it. It's like, okay, you're in union, what's next? You know, like, what do we want with each other? Like, you know, do we want a family? You know, but of course you have to get to know each other first. You have to get to know each other and you have to, you know, become friends and, you know, lovers and all that other good stuff. You need to work on yourselves first, and that's what the initial progression is. And then eventually, you know, you just keep building, but you never stop growing. Okay, so don't just because you came in a union, that's it. Like, no, you really need to, you know, just keep moving forward. You know, and then you have the Two of Swords. Let's find the Two of Swords. So I want to say it's like a decision being made, but I'm not positive. Two of Swords symbolizes a stalemate situation or one in which a deadlock exists. You may feel that you need to make a decision, yet are unable to move one way or another due to the feelings of confusion. So this is the energy between you guys. You go feel like that a decision needs to be made, but nobody's making a decision. Y'all are stuck. You guys are stuck. And you're feeling the same way. So, okay, I'm gonna finish reading. We do not see the woman. We do not see the woman's hands. So it can be assumed she is free to remove the blindfold herself, but inertia prevents her from doing so. That is something, isn't it? You need to look at this situation logically and try a new approach to break the deadlock. There is always something that can be done. In the eyes of the universe, no decision is still a decision. So it's far better to take an active part in your destiny. You guys need to make a decision, both of you. You guys need to make a decision. I'm going to clarify that though, because you guys can make a decision to, you know, continue on the path, you know, the twin flame path, the divine masculine feminine path, or you can choose to not. You can choose to not deal with your divine masculine or feminine. You can choose to end this relationship, this cycle, and you can move on to, you know, happier days, but it still won't be your divine partner. It'll just be like it'll be a soulmate, but it'll be different. You'll find your happiness, but it won't be your divine partner. Okay. Or, you know, you can choose to stay. And remember, divine partnerships, they're learning experience. Like, everything's a learning experience. But with the divine partner, the learning experience is more spiritual. It's more, it's like soul learning, like deeper learning. So, like, you learn stuff about yourself that you would have never even thought anything about. You know, so anyway, reading super long as it is, so let's go ahead and clarify this. Two of Swords, please. Two of Swords, please. Turn the cards. Okay. Ouch. I'm gonna hit my foot. Okay. Okay, so the one card that flipped out was this. Well, the stack flipped out, but what flipped over was a Six of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Swords says, moving out of stormy waters into calming ones. If you have experienced difficult times, this card assures you that matters will improve and harmony will once more be restored. As the Six of Swords in the boat demonstrates, our experiences are part of us and travel with us, a reminder of the life lessons we have encountered. This card can also represent a physical journey, usually long or over water. Okay. So yeah, so the journey is gonna be long. You guys are gonna pack up your lessons. But you're moving to calmer waters, like everything's gonna be just fine, okay? The bottom of the deck is the Devil card. So that's like self-enslavement kind of thing. So just get out of your head. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay, so did I do an overall energy? Because that clarified that. Okay, what's the overall energy between the two, please? I just saw the Ten of Cups. Lovely card. What is overall energy between the divine masculine? It is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the nine's reading long, ain't it? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles indicates financial success and material security, usually attained through one's own efforts. Although the woman in this card is depicted alone, pick it up. The card symbolizes financial independence, not loneliness, okay? Finances should improve sufficiently to allow some comforts in life and a pleasant and comfortable lifestyle. With other indications, this could represent an inheritance. If you've been beavering away, working hard, and carefully moving in the directions of your goals, then this card now brings the reward for your efforts. Congratulations. Okay. So yeah, so everything that you guys are working towards is coming. You're gonna have union as well as you're gonna have material and financial success and gain. You're gonna have everything. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. Okay. So it's still that this Wands energy is all over the place. Okay. Alright, so that's the reading, but I'm going to pull just one. Nope, no, I'm not going to pull nothing else. So yeah, that is you guys' reading. The Divine Masculine is ready to come into union. He's ready to start giving the relationship a chance. He knows that this is a divine union. He's ready for a new beginning. Okay, the Divine Feminine, she knows that there needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation. She's a little fearful of it, but she knows it needs to happen because she knows that he is her partner. But she is burdened by this union. She is stressed out. Not necessarily stressed. She's burdened. She feels like it's a lot of weight on her shoulders. She feels like she's carrying this whole relationship, even though they're not currently in union. She just feels so burdensome right now. But everything's gonna work out, okay? And then the shared energy between you two is to release your ex. So releasing old energies and what you're doing, both of you, masculine and feminine, it's enough. You guys are doing just what you need to do. You're on the right path to find your harmonious, happiness, abundant life. And you're going to take your lessons from the past and you're going to move forward to calmer waters. You're going to make that decision to find your balance and your happiness, okay? So that is your reading. And again, my name is Divinely V. I can be reached at divinely@gmail.com for any personal readings. They're all $20, and yeah, that is all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.